Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 11th Mission Souls watch party of the channel. I am very excited, as always, to dive into this one. We are going to get started, as always, with Cheryl's picks, which, let me real quick pull those up real quick. Cheryl sent in some picks for us to do, so we're going to get started with those. And then after that, we are going to move on to their cover of O'Carroll, and then Runaway, and then we will move on from there. Big shout out to Cheryl in the chat, as well as Mark, who is in the chat. Unfortunately, can't make it, but big shout out to you, as always, either way. Big shout out to you. Let me pull this up real quick. And to kick off the Mission Souls watch party, here is Deep Purple. This is Highway Star.
Alright.
That was Highway Star by Deep Purple Mission Souls Family Band Studio cover. Next up on the list, we do have Mission Souls. This is another request by Cheryl. This is going to be their cover. Hold on, let me pull up. This is going to be their cover of Journey. This is Separate Ways, Worlds Apart, Family Band Studio cover. that was Mission Souls, and that was Separate Ways, Journey cover. Next up on the list, we got another Cheryl pick. This is from Heart. This is going to be Alone.
I hear the ticking of the clock. I'm lying here, the room's pitch dark. I wonder where you are tonight. No answer on the telephone. And the night goes by so very slow. Oh, I hope that won't end though. Alone. But till then, I always gone by on my own. I never really cared until I met you. And now it chills me to the bone. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone? You don't know how long I have wanted to touch your lips and hold you tight. Oh no, you don't know how long I have waited, and I was gonna tell you tonight. But the secret is still my own, and love for you is still unknown. Alone. Till now, I always gone by on my own. I never really cared until I met you. And now it chills me to the bone. How do I get you alone? How do I get you
You know, Mission Souls is an incredible family band. Incredible family band. Consists of the members Stacy, Isaiah, aka Ice, Nisha, Nasus, who are the kids, and then the parents are Saquon and Sheena. Sheena's the mom, Saquon's the dad. The three girls are Stacy, Nisha, Nasus, and then Ice. Isaiah, who's nicknamed Ice, is the drummer, or in this case, the boy. That was Alone by Heart, family band studio cover by Mission Souls, request by Cheryl Smiles. Next up, we got an ABBA request. I'm very interested to see how this one goes. This is Take a Chance on Me. Family band studio cover. As always, guys, yes, it is Mission Souls as always. But a lot of these songs that we are playing are going to be covers. So if you guys are able to, please load up the Twitch stream and have it next to you just in case this stream goes south.
If you change your mind, I'm the first in line. Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. If you need me, let me know. Gonna be around. If you got no place to go and you're feeling down. If you're all alone, when the pretty birds have flown, honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. Gonna do my very best, and it ain't no lie. If you put me to the test, if you let me try, take a chance on me. That's all I ask of you. Take a chance on me. We can go dancing, we can go walking, as long as we're together. Listen to some music, maybe just talking, get to know you better. 'Cause you know I've got so much that I wanna do. When I dream I'm alone with you, it's magic.
Mission Souls, ABBA, Family Band Studio cover of the song Take a Chance on Me. Next up on the list, we do have a request for Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now by Starship, a Family Band Studio cover by Mission Souls. Share a request. Shout out to Tommy Mark in the chat. Tommy, if you have any requests, just let us know in the chat. I will add it to the list. I'll be right back, guys. Mission Souls, nothing's gonna stop. Whoops. Mission Souls, nothing's gonna stop us now by Starship Family Band Studio cover. Next up on the list, we have Oh Carol. This is one that I added. Oh Carol by Neil Sedaka. This is the latest video on the channel. This is Mission Souls Family Band Studio cover. Let's real quick pull it up and let's go. That was Mission Souls, and that was Oh Carol by Neil Sedaka. Next one on the list, Family Band Studio cover, Del Shannon. This is the song Runaway. Runaway Dell. That little. Runaway by Del Shannon, Mission Souls Family Band Studio cover. I love how Nisha's in the background, like, trying to figure out, like, that was very cool. Del Shannon, Runaway Family Band Studio cover. Next up on the list, we have Jump Van Halen, Family Band Studio cover. They're grooving. Mission Souls. Jump Van Halen. Family Band Studio cover by Mission Souls. That was incredible. Next up on the list, Mission Souls, covering some Guns N' Roses. We got, that's a hard song to cover, do agree. Sweet Child of Mine is up next. Real quick before we play this out, fun fact, two fun facts actually. One, this was the very first ever reaction I did to Mission Souls. Two, if I'm correct, I think this is actually my most popular Mission Souls reaction right now, as we're speaking, like as far as like views and stuff. So just looked, it's not only my biggest Mission Souls reaction I've done, but it's also flat out the most popular reaction I've done, period, on my channel, at 6.3 thousand views right now, within 4 months.
Where do we go? Where do we go now? Now. Sweet child, sweet child.
Mission Souls. That was Sweet Child of Mine, Family Band studio cover of yay, of Guns N' Roses. Next up on the list, we do have a request by Cheryl. This is Ozzy Osbourne, Crazy Train. Mission Soul's Mission Soul's Crazy Train Ozzy Osbourne Family Band studio cover request by Cheryl Smiles. Next up, we got Tommy's request. A long one. This is Tunnel of Love Family Band studio cover of Dire Straits. You'll be on Twitch as always tomorrow at 11 a.m. I'll be
and I'll be writing on a ghost train. Cars they scream and slam, and I don't know where I'll be tonight, but I'll always tell you where I am. In the screaming ring of faces, I see her standing in the light. She had a ticket for the races, yeah, just like me, she was a victim of the night. I put my hand up on the lever, said let her rock and let her roll. I had a one-arm bandit fever. There was an arrow through my heart, my soul. And the big wheel keep on turning, neon burning up above, and I'm just high on the world. Come on and take a go ride with me, girl, on the tunnel of love, yeah, love. It's just a danger when you're riding out of your own risk. She said you are the perfect stranger. She said, baby, let's keep it like this. It's just a cakewalk, twisting, baby, yeah, step right up and say, hey, mister, give me two now. Is there any two can play? And the big wheel keep on turning, neon burning up above, and I'm just high on the world. Come on, take a go ride with me, girl, on the tunnel of love. Whoa, love. Well, it's been money from my soul on another renegade, money from my soul and another girl I did, another hustle just to make it big and rock away, rock away. Oh, rock away, rock away. And girl, it looks so pretty to me, just like it always did. Oh, like the Spanish city to you and me, when we were kids. Yeah, girl, it looks so pretty to me, just like it always did. Oh, like the Spanish city to carry were promises I made to walk away, walk away, walk away, walk away from Coco's to Willie B. And to walk away. And girl, it looks so pretty to me, like it always did, like the Spanish city to me when we were kids. Girl, it looks so pretty to me, like it always did, like the Spanish city to me when we were kids.
Ice crushes it on drums, let's be honest. But I do agree with what you were saying, Superfly, about actually loving when Stacy goes soft vocal. She handles it really well. I agree, she does. Also, Superfly, we got your dono. Appreciate that, as always. That was Tunnel of Love by Dire Straits, Mission Souls Family Band studio cover request by Tommy. Next up on the list, we do have Deep Purple, Mission Souls Family Band studio cover. This is Smoke on the Water. Mission Soul's Deep Purple cover of Smoke on the Water, Family Band studio cover. Next up, we got ABBA, Family Band studio cover of The Winner Takes It All.
I don't wanna talk about things you've gone through, though it's hurting me. Now it's history. I've played all my cards, and that's what you've done too. Nothing more to say, no more ace to play. The winner takes it all, the loser standing small beside the victory. That's a destiny. I was in your arms, thinking I belong there. I figured it made sense, building me a fence, building me a home, thinking I'd be strong there. But I was a fool, playing by the rules. The gods made the wrong dice, their minds as cold as ice. And someone way down here loses someone dear. The winner takes it all, the loser has to fall. It's him, but it's blessed. Why should I complain? Tell me, does she kiss like I used to kiss you? Does it feel the same when she calls your name? Somewhere deep inside, you must know I miss you. But what can I say? Rules must be obeyed. The judges will decide the lives of me abide. Spectators of the show always stay the same. The game is on again. A lover or a friend, a big thing or a small, the winner takes it all. I don't wanna talk if it makes you feel sad, and I understand. You've come to shake my hand. I apologize if it makes you feel bad, seeing me so tense, no self-confidence. Just you, the winner takes it all. The winner takes it all.
That was The Winner Takes It All, ABBA cover by Mission Soul's Family Band Studio cover. Next up on the list, we do have Mission Souls. And this one is going to be Mission Souls, a family band studio cover, a family band cover of Shout to the Lord. Let's go. Hello everybody, welcome to another reaction of the Super Sam Performance Encore YouTube channel. This is going to be my first time reaction to Shout to the Lord, a family band cover by Mission Souls. Very excited. Shout out to Cheryl for the request. Shout out to the chat as this reaction is coming during the 11th Mission Souls watch party of the channel. If y'all enjoyed the reaction, like, subscribe, comment, share, turn on notifications, never miss a thing on the channel. In the description will be all my links and a link to the original video. Show love to Mission Souls by giving them a like, subscribe, share, stream their music, follow them on all other social media platforms. Go support them as always. Shout out to the chat as this reaction, you already know, 11th Mission Souls watch party of the channel. Let's dive in.
My Jesus, my Savior, though there is none like you, all of my days I want to praise the wonders of your mighty love. My comfort, my shelter, tower of refuge and strength. Let every breath, all that I am, never cease to worship you. Shout to the Lord, all the earth, let us sing. Power and majesty, praise to the King. Mountains bow down and the seas will roar at the sound of your name. I'll sing for joy at the work of your hands. Forever I'll love you, forever I'll stand. Nothing compares to the promise I have in you.
I love that high note that they hit there when they say you. This sounds incredible. Sheena and Stacy, between their vocals together, between their voices, are just incredible. Like, they're doing awesome. Obviously, I'm loving Stacy, not just on vocals, but as well as great vocals, exactly, but as well as rhythm guitar. Doing an amazing job here. I'm loving Dad, looks like back there on bass. Saquon doing an incredible job. Same with Nasus over there on keyboard, Ice behind the kit on drums, and Nisha over there on lead guitar and doing some backing vocals as well. This is amazing. I'm also noticing how, if y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like this is back when they had a different studio setup, if I'm not mistaken. Just because obviously the computer and desk and all that stuff is over there and all this and that. Nowadays, I think it's like over here or something like that. Or maybe they're in a different room. I have no idea. Y'all can let me know in the comments. But very cool indeed for sure. I'm loving it. Like always, Mission Souls absolutely crushing another cover. Let's keep going.
Love you forever I'll stand. Nothing compares to the promise I have in you. My Jesus, my Savior, no, there is none like you. All
Mission Souls. That was a family band cover of the song. Of the song Shout to the Lord. Hey Sam, what song would you ask Mission Souls to cover? I have no idea, honestly. I have no idea. Honestly, there's like a ton of great songs out there, honestly. That's a tough question. But, you know, no matter what song they cover, they're going to dominate just because that's just how they are. Like, as musicians, they're just incredibly talented, as always. Like, not just as musicians, but as well as just people in general. They're just absolutely incredible, absolutely talented, honestly. Loved it. But as always, guys, and I love the song. Like, the lyrics and everything to the song was very cool. Absolutely digged it for sure. 3.6 thousand likes, 98,000 views, posted 2 years ago, back on May 4th of 2024. Ice was 10, Stacey 11, Nisha 14, Nace is 15. Absolutely insane. That is insanity. They crushed that. They flipping crushed it. I'm speechless. If y'all enjoyed the reaction, like, subscribe, comment, share, turn on notifications, never miss a thing on the channel. In the description will be all my links and a link to the original video. Show love. Excuse me. Show love to Mission Souls by giving them a like, subscribe, go share, stream their music, follow them on all other social media platforms. Go support them as always, guys. Let me know in the comments. As always, Mission Souls requests. As always, guys, take care. Shout out to the chat as this reaction is coming down the 11th Mission Souls watch party of the channel. Shout out, as always, to Cheryl for the request. I'll see y'all next one. Peace. Big shout out to Titantress in the chat. Shout out to you as always. Next up on the list, we are going to do Mission Souls. This is a family band cover of the song Southern Girl. That was Mission Soul's Southern Girl family band studio cover, family band cover. That was a request by Superfly Lee 003. Shout out to you as always. Next up on the list is going to be Mission Soul's family band studio cover of Christina Perri. This is 1,000 Years.
The day we met, frozen, I held my breath. Right from the start, I knew that I'd found a home for my heart. Beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave, how can I love when I'm afraid to fall? But watching you stand up
1,000 Years, Christina Perri, Mission Souls, Family Band, studio cover. Next up, Toto, Family Band, studio cover. Rosanna. I'll be right back, guys. Mission Souls, Rosanna, Toto Family Band Studio cover. Next up on the list, we do have a reaction. This is going to be Decode by Paramore, Mission Souls Family Band Studio cover. Let's get it on going. Hello, buddy. Welcome to another reaction of the Super Saiyan Performance Encore YouTube channel. This is going to be my first time reaction to Decode by Paramore, Mission Souls Family Band Studio cover. I am very excited, as always, to dive in. If y'all enjoyed the reaction, like, subscribe, comment, share, all the good stuff in the description will be all my links. Link to the original video, link to all of it. Ghost 11 Mission Souls. Big shout out to the chat as this reaction is coming during the 11th Super Saiyan Slideshow. 11th Mission Souls watch party of the channel. Let's dive in.
How can I decide what's right when you're clouding up my mind? I can't win your losing fight all the time. You can't ever run what's mine when you're always taking sides, but you won't take away my pride. No, not this time. Not this time. How do we get here? I used to know you so well. How do we get here? Well, I think I know.
Already out of the gate, Sheena is coming in with power vocals. Like, her voice is telling you, her voice is just I don't even know how to fully describe it. Like, it's insane.
Not this time. How do we get here? I used to know you so well. How do we get here? Well, I think I know. Truth is hiding in your eyes, then it's hanging on your tongue, just boiling in my blood. But you think that I can see what kind of man that you are. If you're a man at all, well, I'll figure this one out on my own. I'm screaming on my soul. I thought you had declared. How do we get here? I used to know you so well. How do we get here? I think I know.
And then you got Stacy. Dude, this band is insane. Like, personally, in my opinion, Stacy got it from Sheena, or like Sheena taught Stacy. You know what I mean? Like, first it's Sheena with the big and powerful vocals, but then next thing you know, here comes Stacy, and you're like, and Stacy's over here like, wait, don't forget about me. Like, absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. She does Alone as good as Ann Wilson. Agree. Yes, the hardcover is perfect for mom. Agree. So far, they're crushing this. I have never heard this song before. I've never heard the original before, which, speaking of, I'll probably have to do a reaction to that at some point. But this is insane. Stacy learning from from mom and spreading her wings. Exactly. Decode by Paramore, Family Band Studio, cover by Mission Souls. That was insane. The power between Stacey and Sheena's vocals are on point. Not to mention Nasus on keyboard. You had Saquon, or in this case, Dad, on bass. You had Stacey on rhythm guitar. Not to mention Nisha on lead guitar as well. They're flat talented when it comes to vocally, but not only that, they are all talented instrumentally as well. Like, they are just overall talented as musicians and flat just as ordinary people. Like, they are incredible to watch and listen to, flat out. Like, they continue to amaze you no matter what the song is that they're covering, no matter whether it's a live performance or a studio performance, no matter what it is, what the situation is, what song it is, you immediately in your head, you're already thinking, all right, they're going to crush this, they're going to amaze you, because that's just how they are. That's just how they are. Like, insane. Insane. Yeah, they are insanely good. That was amazing. That was an insane performance. Again, like I said, I had never heard this song before, which I probably will have to react to the original at some point, but I loved it. Like, this, obviously, right now, since this, of course, is my only time I've heard this so far, this is, so far, my favorite version of the song that I've heard. No doubt about it. That was insane. I loved it. Nace has a great smile. That is true. Again, guys, flat amazing. Big shout out, as always, to the chat as this reaction is coming during the 11th Super Sam Slide. Why do I keep saying that? The 11th Mission Souls watch party of the channel. If y'all enjoyed the reaction, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, turn on notifications, never miss a thing on the channel. In the description will be a link to my merch store, a link to the channel calendar, a link to the original video. Show love, all the links. Show love to Mission Souls. Give them a like, give them a subscribe, give them a share. Go stream their music, go show love by supporting them on all other, in their contents. Go support them there. Buy the merch. Go support them either way. With that being said, y'all, take care, as always, and I will see y'all next one. Peace. That was Decode by Paramore, Family Band studio cover. Next up is going to be live cover at Handeraw 2026. Mission Souls, this is Faithfully. This is going to be another request. This time, another reaction too. This time, this request is coming from at Diosdado Salve. Hope I'm pronouncing the name right. So sorry if I'm not. -T4H. -T4H. Take me back to high school. Shout out to Paul TWA 2019 in the chat, by the way. Shout out to you as always. I do know who you're talking about. Yes, Eric. Yes, we've done some collab reactions and stuff together in the past. Which you've been in the comments section for a few of those or so. But yes, I do know what you're talking about, and yeah, I actually do appreciate you as always coming over to my channel as well. Appreciate that as always. Alright, Faithfully, here we go. Whoops. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another reaction of the Super Sam Performance Encore YouTube channel. This is going to be my first time at reaction to Mission Souls. And we got a live performance, actually. This is going to be Mission Souls. And this is going to be Faithfully live cover at Handeraw 2026. I am excited to dive into this one. If y'all enjoyed the reaction, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, all the good stuff. As always, down in the description will be all my links. As always, guys, go show love to Mission Souls. Go support them in concert. Go support them. As always, shout out to the chat as this reaction is coming during the 11th Mission Souls watch party of the channel. Shout out to Diosdado Salve -T4H. Again, do apologize if I'm saying that wrong as always, but shout out to you either way. Let's dive in.
You want to take some risks. Highway run into the midnight sun.
Faithfully is a beautiful song. It's a beautiful song. It's beautiful, like written, like lyrically. It's amazing. I love the melody and everything to the song too. Mission Soul's doing an incredible job with this. By the way, they are absolutely smashing it like they always do with every other song that they cover. That I've reacted to, they absolutely crush. Not to mention, Nasus is crushing it on keyboard, Seiko on bass. You got Stacy, of course, on like vocals and rhythm guitar. Sheena on vocals as well. Same with Nisha on lead guitar and backing vocals, stuff like that. Sheena is about to sing here, so let's go.
Circles alive into a big dark world. We don't need the clouds to make us smile. Through space and time, always another show. Wondering where I am, lost without you. Be a part, easy on this love affair. To trade you love, fall in love again. I get the joy of years coming. Oh, girl, you stand by me. I'm forever yours, faithfully. I'm so
Faithfully, Mission Souls live cover at Handwell 2026. Big shout as always again to the person that requested this as always, which in this case was Diosdado Salve. Shout out to you as always, either way for the request as always. Shout out to you. Very cool indeed. I love the song. Faithfully is a beautiful song. The lyrics and everything to it are very cool indeed. The song itself has a really cool like meaning and everything to it for sure. I absolutely dig it. I thought Mission Soul's version of this, live version of this especially, was incredible. I thought, again, Sheena did an amazing job on vocals. Same with Stacy on vocals and rhythm guitar. Nisha on lead guitar and backing vocals. You had Nasus on keyboard, Ice on drums, and Saikon on bass. Just absolutely outstanding, magnificent performance yet again by this family. They are just magnificent. I'll just leave it at that. They're just absolutely magnificent. at what they are capable of doing together as a family. Like, they are just insane. Absolutely insane. Big shout as always to the chat as this reaction is coming during the 11th Mission Souls watch party of the channel. As always, digged it. Down in the comments, let me know, as always, some Mission Soul songs, as always, you want me to check out. As always, down in the description will be all my links and a link to the original video. Show love to Mission Souls by giving them a like, subscribe, share, stream the music, follow them on all other social media platforms, as always. But as always, guys, again, with that being said, take care. I will see y'all next one. Peace. Next up, no problem, Paul. Paul B TWA 2019. Take care as always. Have a good rest of your day. We will see you in the next one. As always, appreciate you for hanging out. Next up on the list, Mission Souls. That was faithfully. Next up, we got a live performance of Sweet Child of Mine at live cover at Handle 2026. Sweet Child of Mine. Mission Souls Live cover of Guns N' Roses at Handball 2026. This is going to be the last song, ladies and gentlemen, of the watch party. Appreciate everyone for joining and hanging out in live chat. As always, this one is going to be... They do sound great live, I agree. This one is going to be Little Drummer Boy Mission Souls version, family band version to end the live. Here we go. Last song. Mission Souls, Little Drummer. I love that. I love that. I love that. I didn't even realize that, Tommy, but you're correct. How funny is this song considering the drummer? Yeah, Little Drummer Boy. That's very funny. Very cool as well, though. Little Drummer Boy, family band, version Mission Souls. As always, guys, that was the last song of the 11th Mission Souls watch party of the channel. As always, again, hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, share, all the good stuff. As always, in the description will be all my links. As always, guys, go show love, support to Mission Souls. Give them a like, give them a subscribe, go share, stream the music, follow them on all other social media platforms. Go support them in concert. Go support them as always, guys. I'm going to go get started on more reactions before I call it a day. We will be back tomorrow with more reactions, along with a 2:30 p.m. CT Dan Vask watch party right here on YouTube and Twitch. As always, guys, appreciate Superfly Lee003, appreciate Tommy Mark, appreciate Titantarus, appreciate Paul BTWA 2019, but also appreciate Paul, the two Pauls, for being here. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Titantarus. Shout out to Diosdado Salve -T4H for being here. Shout out to you as always. Shout out to Cheryl. Shout out to everyone that was able to be here as always and hang out even for a little bit. Take care, y'all, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.